Should you connect to in-flight Wi-Fi? No. It's going to be a very short episode. Today's not so critical update.
Should I just have gone to the dancing robot there? That's it. End of episode.
End of episode. Peter answered it.
Like and subscribe. See ya.
I don't quite believe what I just said. I mean, not that I can't believe I said that. Whoa. No, I don't actually believe the statement that you should connect to in-flight Wi-Fi. You probably should use it on like a company device where you don't really care about privacy or anything, but it's terrible for privacy. Don't do anything on it that isn't encrypted or is,
every time I'm at a restaurant, where was I the other day? Was I at a Dunkin' Donuts? I don't know. Oh, it was a Panera Bread, and I wasn't getting good 5G on my phone, and I knew I shouldn't connect to the public Wi-Fi, but I did.
Use a VPN.
So like just super quick.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen? Like somebody can watch my traffic back and forth. Okay, fair enough. Can they actually like get access to my device? I assume that's not actually a risk. Am I wrong?
It depends. It's hard to say. There's a lot of factors at play. Yes, you're right. We live in a world now where everything is TLS. Everything is secure, more or less.
However, DNS is still 80% unencrypted.
However, DNS, a perfect example. I will know where you go. I will see that you went to Bank of America. I will see every request the app makes.
Yeah, okay, I'll see that you went to have I got a dodgy rash.ukmed.org.
Right. Sure, I won't see the actual page that you're going on.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do banking from there. But I could respond to Discord messages from there.
Then there's also partially unencrypted traffic, right? So I'll be able to maybe catch an image. Maybe that's a really bad image. Maybe you're doing something on an app that for some reason is misconfigured. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about some private document that is in a JPEG format, right? Or whatever. Anyway, the question isn't, is the public network insecure or makes you vulnerable? That answer is yes. The question is
insecure.
The question is, which is what Peter asked.
Security is an illusion.
Should you connect to something like an airline, an airplane network? Short answer, no. Long answer, it could be really bad for you in terms of the data you provide, including credit card information, including maybe you're reusing the password.
There's ways around it though, man. I mean, there is, use a VPN. You're probably going to be okay.
But here, it doesn't matter. Here, this man, the person, was able to see tens of millions of travelers' private information. This was a account takeover for everyone while sitting on the airplane.
Yeah. So here it was less about connecting to the public Wi-Fi, as you had to buy an account to connect to use the Wi-Fi, correct. And the process of buying an account was insecure. So by connecting, he found, and the reason I called out this article actually was not necessarily because it's in-flight Wi-Fi, but because of how easy it is to do a hack like this.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing special here. He's just a guy with a little bit of basic information.
He figured out that he could manipulate the get and put requests to basically change other people's accounts. And he was able to figure out how to enumerate all accounts based on the user ID. Super simple stuff, like 101 stuff. They fixed it straight away, which is great. Not sure he got a payout. So who knows how many other people didn't report this and instead just started on their 5-hour flight, just started hammering away on these IDs. This reminds me. I wanted to bring this up. I want to say it was like 8 years ago. I was at maybe Copenhagen Airport. I don't remember which airport, but I think it was Copenhagen. And maybe it wasn't, maybe it was. Whatever airport it was, there was a time limit. I was on a long layover. There was a time limit to how long you were allowed to use the airport Wi-Fi. Okay, you got free 30 minutes. And I was like desperate to stay online at this airport. So I started messing around with it. I tried to spoof my Mac, and then I changed the time manually back an hour. So I put myself in a different time zone, and it gave me more time, if I recall correctly. This was a very long time ago. But there's so many little things you can do to it's such a fickle system. Nowadays, it's a lot more secure usually. But like there's a lot of things you can do to like game the system. A lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with these kind of systems is that they're usually implemented on the cheap. They're just like a quick fix solution. Oh, we just need to give people Wi-Fi quickly. Let's put in a $20 router and some really cheap software that everybody else is using. And then they don't update it for 15 years. And that's, exactly. In that time, it is getting better slowly, but...
There was another story we did a long time ago about how somebody used auto incrementing IDs to get a bunch. Does that sound familiar to you?
This kind of things happens all the time.
This is super common. Yeah. This is super common. Like you said, auto incrementing user IDs is like really bad because, well, you're able to just say +1.
Happens on
somebody has
a lot of these data breaches from like LinkedIn or Facebook of people doing that.
Yeah. So a lot of times a company will have a public facing API that will accept an ID and return some information about a user, which is what happened here. So he basically just started flooding it with requests about user 1, user 2, user 3, user infinity. And the system just kept sending back usernames and passwords.
Yeah, it's a similar thing to what happened with the one of the hacks from the last week, which for hacking cars. It's in the MITRE attack in the enumeration.
Don't trust these systems. They can be in some cases at least, very easy to exploit. Don't use public Wi-Fi. If you do, use a VPN apparently. And whatever you do, like and subscribe to the show, join us on Discord. You can share your article ideas, participate in the conversation. We've got the community there is growing. It's really interesting. Yeah. We've been having some really interesting conversations. Sometimes just me, Peter, and John privately, but the whole community. You pointed out last week, Peter, like while we were doing the show, some whole conversation was going on that we weren't even involved in or had any idea about.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's really cool to see how things are taking off. So if you like the show, you should like and subscribe. Join us on Discord.
And hi to our regulars, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hi to come on, let's give some shout outs. Hi to
Iron
Mastodon. Hi to Mr.
Iron
T.
Mastodon.
Hi Iron Pie Test. To CMD.
Scott, Mark the Geek.
Scott, Mark the Geek. And Tisa Bob joined recently. Who else we got? Cyber Kill Jane. I like that. I'm sorry about asking what your username meant. It's a great one. I love it. Come by, say hi. And if we've forgotten someone, then please don't leave. I do apologize. Just let me know, and I will call you out specifically next time.
Command we referenced earlier, Mr. T. Yeah. Good crew. A lot of people showing up. All right, see everyone there. Have one more episode for you tomorrow, then we'll take a break for the weekend. See you then.